Hi everyone, welcome to Greeklish Outdoors. Today we are looking at a Slovakian military ration pack. So, stick around. So this is a Slovakian military ration pack. The same company make the rations for the Swedish military. This is menu number 9. It's for 24 hours and contains 2,400 calories and it weighs 1,529 grams. Right, let's take a look of what you get inside. There's this nice little tear notch at the top, and then it has a Ziploc feature in case you want to close it up again. First thing we get is rice pudding with vanilla. Next is Swedish meatballs with creamy potatoes. Then you get vegetarian spicy pasta. You get 2 very large flameless ration heaters. You get a Ziploc bag for your rubbish. You get a pineapple isotonic drink mix. A 50-gram pack of chocolate chip biscuits. A 50-gram cookies and cream energy bar. You get 2 18-gram packs of this hazelnut chocolate spread, a single disinfection wipe, a large plastic spork, a single coffee stick, a toothpick, and 2 orange flavour Bim Bom candies. Now that is everything in this Slovakian 24-hour ration pack. So not quite as much food as you'll find in some other 24-hour rations. The calorie limit on this one is set a little bit lower, so I'm not sure if the Slovakian army do get supplementation to this ration. But anyway, this is what we've got, so let's give it a try. So the breakfast is going to consist of this vanilla rice pudding. I'm going to add some of the chocolate hazelnut spread to it, and we're going to have a coffee. So if you've seen any of my ration videos before, you will know I often have the coffee cold, as here in Greece I think it's just too hot for a hot coffee. There we go, a light roast there. Add some water to this. Until I added a little bit too much water. I suppose if you wanted to, you could add one of these sachets of this chocolate hazelnut to the coffee. I know some people like a hazelnut coffee. I personally will not be doing that. So let's open up this vanilla rice pudding. I am not going to heat this up as there are only 2 flameless rations and I do think they should be for the main meals. I can instantly smell vanilla, and there you have it, vanilla rice pudding. Right, let us add some of this nut cream. It's super runny because of the hot temperatures here today. Right. Just pour that in. I'm actually going to try a little bit on the spoon beforehand. So that's what it looks like. Let's give that a try. So as you'd expect, it's very much like Nutella, but actually I think it maybe tastes a little bit better. Let's give that a mix. Notice I'm only using one of the chocolate sachets for now. If I need to add another one, I will do. That's all mixed up now, a chocolatey vanilla nutty rice pudding. Let's give it a try. A very nice, creamy, but not overly thick vanilla rice pudding. I can't really taste the chocolate in there that much, to be honest. The rice is cooked very well. It's not mushy at all. It's got a very, very slight bite to it, which I think is very, very nice. It reminds me of homemade rice pudding. But really nice and creamy and sweet. Yeah, I'm going to stick to only adding one of those nut chocolate butter sachets to this. I want to keep it maybe for another snack later on. It's not a breakfast I'd have all the time, but to be honest, it's actually very, very tasty. And I think as soon as you've been past this 430 gram, 501 calorie portion, I think I'll be quite full. So let's try this coffee. Na zdravie. Nice, smooth coffee. To be honest, for me, I think I added a good amount of water to this. It's not too strong, it's not too bitter. To be honest, it's fine on its own. It doesn't really need any sugar or creamer, which is unusual for me for coffee because I'm not a big fan of coffee really. But that's actually nice, smooth, tasty coffee, a nice energy boost in the morning with the caffeine for this. Of course, goes well with that creamy rice pudding. Yeah, I'm happy with that. A simple breakfast of a cup of coffee and some rice pudding, but plenty of energy there to get me going for the day. Right, that's breakfast. I'll bring you back for lunch. Right, lunchtime, and we're going to have the vegetarian spicy pasta, the cookies and cream energy bar, the isotonic drink, and one of those bim bombs. Right, so first up, let's heat up this pasta. The flameless ration heater is by Orifo. Now, many rations, including the Dutch ration, use that brand. I really like this flameless heater as it is very, very large, and you don't have to struggle getting the meal into there, which you do on some others, including the US ration. I'll add a little bit of water to that. Shake that up. I'm going to leave it to one side. It's definitely working well already. So let's make up this drink. It states on the back to make it up in the packet with 500 mils of water, but I've done that before and I've had it all over the place, so I'm actually going to pour it straight into a 500 ml bottle of water here. Now, I'm not sure if you can hear it, but it is a super windy day today, so let's try not to get this everywhere. There we go, a luminous yellow colour. Definitely reminds me of pineapple juice. And while that meal's heating up, let's check out this cookies and cream energy bar. I actually have had one of these in the past and it was very, very tasty. Yeah, I remember that super dark chocolate colour. Let's give it a try though. Very, very tasty. You can taste oats, Rice Krispies in there. It's chewy, it's sweet. It's definitely more of an Oreo taste than like a traditional chocolate taste. It is cookies and cream and it does taste like that. But yeah, packed full of energy. It's even got some raisins in there too. Really, really nice, tasty little energy bar that is. I've liked it before and I like it now. Can't complain, that's really good. Let's taste this luminous pineapple isotonic beverage. It smells super strong of pineapple, or at least pineapple flavour. Reminds me of pineapple candies or pineapple sweets. It's lovely and sweet. Obviously it's packed full of sugar and some salts, and the overwhelming flavour is that sweet pineapple, and I like that. I don't really like isotonic beverages which taste salty, which I've had in the past, like for example the Spanish ration. But yeah, it's sweet, it's refreshing, it's got a really strong pineapple flavour to it. That's delicious. And normally I'd say that the isotonic beverages need more water than they actually state on the packet, but to be honest, that is perfect. Right, this is boiling hot. Let's take out this vegetarian spicy pasta. Let's see what it looks like inside. But it's got kidney beans, pasta, in a tomato sauce, maybe some peppers in there. That looks really good. I mean, look at that. It's got a lovely tomatoey, slightly spicy flavour. The beans and pasta are cooked very well. So many times in the past I've had pasta in ration packs, particularly in the British and the American ones, where it goes a bit mushy, but these ones are cooked very, very well. It's quite oily, but it's got a lovely bit of chili flavour coming through. I can feel it on the sides of my tongue and at the back of my throat. I'm trying to look for the spices it contains, but all it says is garlic, salt, sugar, spices. It doesn't say exactly what spices. It doesn't really taste Mexican flavoured, but it's along the lines of that. But it's a really nice tasting dish. A good amount of heat to it, and that heat does build in your mouth over time. This 400 gram packet contains 528 calories, so a really nice lunch portion. Now this is spicy and it contains beans, but they don't seem to have given you any paper for your duties later on that you might have, which is a bit strange. Normally ration packs always have some tissues, and this only has one antibacterial disinfectant wipe. It's a bit strange. Anyway, the meal itself was very, very tasty. Well, let's try this Bim Bom sweet. Excuse the noise, there's obviously a fighter jet going across. So that's what it looks like. A lovely, bright, almost bubblegum orange flavour. It is a hard candy, so careful with your teeth. You get sweet, it's got a little bit of zesty orange, but yeah, very much like almost a bubblegum orange flavour. Very tasty, and of course a nice little boost of energy for you to have when you're walking or hiking in the daytime. That is delicious. I just wish they had another one for later on. Right, that was lunch. Not very much to it compared to many of the rations, but it was tasty, it was filling, and I'm ready to get on with the rest of my day. So I'll bring you back for dinner. Right, so it's dinner time. We have the Swedish meatballs with creamy potatoes, chocolate chip biscuits, some of the nut cream still, another Bim Bom, a disinfectant wipe, and a toothpick. Right, let's get the main course heated up. So one thing I didn't show you before was that this packaging, just like the Swedish ration, has lots of quotes and bits of advice for you, including number 41, professional soldiers are predictable, the world is full of dangerous amateurs. 93, every command which can be misunderstood will be. 63, exceptions prove the rule and destroy the battle plan. So a few inspirational quotes or bits of advice on there for the Slovakian soldiers. Adds a little bit of fun, I think, to the ration too. Maybe a little bit of a morale boost. And on the side here, it does have a 27 centimetre ruler. Open up this flameless ration heater. So whilst that's heating up, let's take a look at these chocolate chip biscuits. So a little bit broken, but you get two nice sized chocolate chip biscuits in there. Sweet, buttery, a lovely kind of cookie flavour with a few little drops of chocolate chips in there. It's got a nice crunch, but it does crumble very easily as well. That is a really tasty biscuit, or cookie as you would say in America. Full of flavour, full of sugars and fats, and bursting with energy. Just what you need at the end of a hard day to replenish your energy stores. Yeah, that is really, really good. So whilst we're waiting for the meal to cook, let's read a couple more of these rules. 72, field experience is something you don't get until just after you need it. Number 69, whenever you have plenty of ammo, you never miss. Whenever you are low on ammo, you can't hit the broadside of a barn. Number 7, try to look unimportant. The enemy may be low on ammo and not want to waste a bullet on you. Yeah, so I think they're quite fun. Some good rules of thumb in here, but also a little bit of fun too. Something very different to have on a military ration pack. There you have it. Swedish meatballs with creamy potatoes. I've had rations which skimp on the ingredients, but this has got loads of potatoes and meatballs. Right, let's get stuck in. Very tasty, very meaty meatballs. Nicely cooked. Let's try those creamy potatoes. It's got a lovely, creamy, buttery, salty sauce. The potatoes are cooked well. They're not mushy. They've still got a little bit of bite to them, which I like. And to be honest, it's a winning combination. Meat and potatoes. You can't go wrong. It's rich in a very nice way. It's meaty. It's got some carbs in there. A lovely creamy sauce bringing it all together. Some salt, pepper, a little bit of sweetness. That is a very, very tasty main meal, and one I will definitely finish. That is delicious. I'd be really happy to receive this in a ration pack. It's filling, tasty, and for a reheatable meal, it does taste very good quality. Of course, this is a commercially made product by Bla brand. It's got a little circle over the A of the Bla. Does that mean it is Bla, or it is Bleu, or Blé, or Blulu, Bla? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below. Blur brand. Right, I'm going to have a little bit of this nut cream on its own. That's the one thing about this ration, is that they've got some lovely elements like this kind of nut cocoa butter, but there's no crackers to put it on. It seems really strange to me. Anyway. Yeah, it is delicious. It is better than Nutella, I think. And it has got slightly different ingredients to Nutella. It is rapeseed oil and coconut oil rather than palm oil. So maybe that's why it tastes a little bit better. But a nice, delicious little sweet treat at the end of your meal. Good. We'll have our last Bim Bom. So when I had this before, I thought it was just a hard candy. But if you do break through the surface, it is very chewy. It's got a lovely orange and bubblegum flavour, as I said before. It's just a nice sweet treat. It's a Bim Bom. Right, let's check out this Pap Star toothpick. I wonder if it's impregnated with anything like mint, as some toothpicks I've had in military rations have been. It's just a stick. A pointy stick. A regular toothpick, basically. How disappointing. Right, and last but not least, we have our single disinfection wipe. It's so wet. Really, really nice to get your hands clean. Covers your fingers. Yeah, I mean, it's not super strong, but it was so wet, it was really, really good at getting my hands clean. So that was the Out Meals General Purpose Ration for the Slovakian Military, menu number 9. I thought it was good. Everything in it was very good quality. It just seems like there wasn't enough of everything. So the main meals were great, including that rice pudding for breakfast, the spicy pasta, and then these meatballs were really, really tasty. But I just thought it needed a few more items, like maybe some crackers, some other biscuits, I don't know, definitely some more drinks. So it does contain 2,400 calories, which for a man is enough to maintain your body weight for 24 hours without doing so much strenuous exercise. So maybe you get some supplementation towards this if you're going to be out for extended periods and you're going to be burning more calories off. For a military ration, it did have much more of a commercial or civilian feel to it in the packaging and also the actual items in there. But do you think that's a good or a bad thing? Let me know in the comment section below. Anyway, it was very tasty. It was of good quality. I just wanted more. Let me know what you thought of this ration pack in the comment section below. But for now, thanks for watching. Take care. Much love. See you next time.